passes for fury among your misbegotten kind!
Hey guys, hope you're well. Just want to give you an update on my Blood Angels army. I've collected Blood Angels since 2nd edition. They were my first army, and I've got quite a few different loadouts and different armies over the years of collecting them. But I've just started a new one that's going to be comprised of a lot of Assault Marines, because the new Codex gives you the opportunity to do that, and I really like that element of the new Codex. As for colour scheme, what I've tried to do is I've tried to be in keeping with 2nd edition box set, the front cover. I really like the way that they look on there. I do feel that from all the different ways you see Blood Angels online and in artwork, that the colour scheme on the 2nd edition fits them really well and does match to sort of what I think they should look like, in my opinion. So you'll see that I tried to keep to that sort of as closely as possible. All the gems and things like that will be blue, and different areas of the armour will be highlighted to match the sort of artwork. So the first model I'm going to show you, they're all made up of Sangreal Guard box sets, Death Company box sets, and I've also used parts from the standard Marine Assault kit as well, which is still a really good kit. But I really like to mix them up and keep them as detailed and intricate as possible. Each model is also posed to try and make them look as different as possible. So here goes. Here's the Sergeant first of all. So the armour is all panel painted. I've normally in previous Blood Angel armies I have base coated white and then built it up that way. But what I've done these guys is I've started with a black undercoat, as you can see, and then dry brushed with Mephiston red. Then a couple of layers of watered down Mephiston red panel painted on every part of the armour, to a final sort of like other highlight of blood red, which is getting quite rare to find now, and then done all the edge highlights with an orange. Again, I've left all the guns, all the power weapons, any major detail on the armour, because I'm going to get them all to this stage first of all, and then once they're there, then go through and do all the other bits. So that'll be in another update video, which I hope you can check out. Again, the pose, I've tried to make him look quite commanding and quite different from the rest of the squad, as you'll see as I show you some of the different models. I haven't done any gem work on him yet because there's quite a bit to do. Same with the purity seals and same with the backpack. The jump pack, it's got quite a bit of detail on it, as you can see. So he's done to that stage. He might need a little bit more of edge highlighting, but we'll see once he's mixed in with the rest of the Marines. So here's one of the Marines. Again, I've had edge highlighted, and I've done majority of the gem work on this guy. I collect the third company, which is, for anyone that doesn't know, it's Tycho's company. I know he's no longer alive in the fluff, but I've always liked that character from the Blood Angels list, so I thought I'd always collect the third company, which I do. Gems, as you can see, I have edge highlighted all the armour, and also I've made sure that the gems are all done to the same sort of effect, with all that blue, like on the front cover of 2nd edition. A lot of the Marines, as you can see, I've used a standard Assault Marine leg on this guy, and then I've used a bit of Sangreal Guard, some Death Company shoulder pads, and then this arm has been converted into the sort of aiming sort of thing. It's done green stuff work on the shoulder in the gap for sort of like the plasteel armour. Next guy is one of the plasma guns. I run normally two plasmas, or I run a plasma and melter in each squad, but I've been taken a few flamers recently as well. But this is one of the plasma guns from one of the squads. Again, the pose has been made to make him look a little bit different. I know he's fairly similar to that other Marine up there, but being an assault weapon, it's a bit different. You can see that all the edge highlight work has been done on the inside of the shoulder pads. I've still got to do the grey highlight on the edge of the black. The jump pack's nearly done. It needs a little bit more blood red on the top top part, but aside from that, he's nearly there. I do all the bases last as well, so they'll be left till the end. Again, the gems have been done in the blue of the front of the 2nd edition. And these third company, as you can see, and all the edge highlights are done on most of them. I'll probably go over them all and just check to make sure I get all the edges done, which is what I'm going to try and do once they're all done. But I want to get them all to this kind of level, in the sense of so that I've left all the weapons and everything to be done, and faces. Just show you some of the poses, some of the other ones, and this is what they look like before I do any of the Mephiston red watered down washes on the panel painting. So this is what a Marine will look like. So it's base coated black, and then once that's done, what you do is you give it a black wash just over the recesses once you've dry brushed it with Mephiston red, and a really watered down black wash. Now I don't use inks, I don't use any of the new sort of washes. What I do is I get Chaos Black, or you can use Bad Black, whichever one you want, mix in a lot of water and water it down, so it gives it a little bit of a dirty but matte sort of finish. And once that's done, you can then do the layer painting them Mephiston red to get it up to sort of like the level where you then do the blood red final panel paint. So this is the other special weapon for the squad. As you can see, it's melter gun. I don't normally put the same loadout in each squad with regards to weapons, just purely because it keeps it a bit more balanced and gives you the opportunity to kill different things. Another one of the guys is just a normal Space Marine. Again, I've used Sergeant Torso, Death Company legs, I think, and then obviously Blood Angel chainsword arm and Blood Angel pistol arm and a Blood Angel jump pack. And they're all pretty much similar in the sense of the loadout now. There's no more special weapons, obviously. They're all pretty much different pose, so they look like they're all personal, which I really want to do. I like using, as you can see, I like using the sergeant's torso because I think it matches quite well. It's got a nice collar on it and it gives it just a bit of a different look. So they're all going to be with bolt pistols and chainswords now. Again, the sergeant torso on this. I've used the Blood Angel metal shoulder pads on some of them because I had some laying around like that one. But it looks a bit messy now, but once you spend about half hour doing all the panel painting after the black wash to get them to that sort of level, as you can see a comparison there, it works quite well. But it's just the thing with Blood Angels kits, as I'm sure a lot of people know, is that the amount of detail that's on them is well, insane. So you really have to spend a lot of time picking out every bit. There's another guy. I really like that chainsword as well. I like the fact that we've finally got a decent kit with decent Blood Angel bits. It used to always bother me. I had to spend ages green stuff in. Not that I don't like green stuff in, but it's nice to have a kit now that's actually dedicated to your chapter. Because I've always felt that Blood Angel's got left out a little bit. Death Company jump pack on this guy. I really like the pose as well. I try and make him look like he's just touched down and he's about to slay something. And the last guy for the squad, I left him till last because I really like this model a lot. Again, it's used a Sanguinary Guard torso with the standard Assault Marine legs. Standard, I've converted the arm a little bit to put it in a bit of a different angle, just cut it and pinned it into a different shape. And I've also, as you probably noticed, I've also used a bit of an old bolt, and a really old bolt pistol. I like the fact that they've got like relic sort of weapons, and that's what I've tried to do to give them sort of more of an artisan sort of feel. So that's just one of my Blood Angel squads at the moment. I'm sorry that the picture isn't the best quality. I am using an iPhone, as you can probably guess. There we go, focus it a little bit. I'm trying to get a decent camera at the moment, so you'll have to bear with me, but the videos will be getting better. If you do want any comments or anything, then just leave them. You know, I'm open to criticism. I'm not, you know, this may not be how you think Blood Angels should look, but this is how I feel that they look best, in my opinion. It's all personal at the end of the day. If you've got any comments, criticism, or if you like, you know, if you do like these and you want me to show you the colours that I use, then just give me a shout, and I'll be more than happy to give you a bit of a list of what I use and how I do it. I may even do a painting tutorial if there is a demand. I'm not the best painter in the world, but you know, I try and do it as best as I can. So that's really what my Blood Angels look like, and I'm going to be getting, once the army's fully done, I'll do a sort of a video showing all the army and all the units. They do look a bit bright. I'm sorry about the glare. It's just the window that's in front of me. Probably not the best place to video, but there you go. So thank you ever so much, guys. I really appreciate you checking the video out. If you want to leave me a comment, have a chat with me, just drop me a comment, message me, whatever you need, whatever you want to do. And please subscribe, like the channel, like the video. It does help. It's all about building a community at the end of the day. And thank you ever so much. Look after yourself, guys. Speak to you soon. Bye bye.